Hello, everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Leo Weekly Tarotscope. This is going to be for January 7th through the 14th. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. The more support I get on my channel, the more videos I can put out. So if you like the videos, share the videos, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you check the description box below, there's, links to my pages. Any way you can support the channel, it helps me put out more videos. All right, so my lovely Leos, let's see what your overall energy and messages for the week will be, and then we'll get into your tarot. I really love this card, this Honor Yourself card. This is about taking time to be proud of yourself, taking time to pamper yourself. You also have the Healing card. So this is really a very strong message about taking some time out for yourself, really putting, some giving yourself some self-love, being proud of how far you've come. You also have the Risk card as your overall energy for the week. What is this? And then you have this Wisdom card, which is about learning from the past. I think overall, I feel like you might be questioning a decision that you've made recently. You might be in a relationship with another person and you're really uncertain about, you're really questioning whether you should take your chances on this. But I feel this overall message is, first of all, learn from your past. But I feel like it's also telling you that it's okay to take chances. I feel like it's really important for you to focus on opening yourself up to receive love. Let me just get a couple more. What is the Risk energy? Yeah, I love this message. Okay. So for a lot of you, I do feel that this is about a connection that you're in. It's about a relationship that you're in. Whatever's going on in this relationship, it does seem to be kind of like a do or die moment in this relationship, because we do have this Tomb card. So this represents, kind of completely stepping into a new phase. Like it's a major shift in the relationship. So it could be that you've left a relationship behind, and you're questioning whether or not you should move forward, pursue other things. But for a lot of you, I do feel that there's kind of this unknown in this relationship that you're in. There's this air of uncertainty in the connection. You might feel like the person that you're connecting to is not taking any action, or you're wanting this person to take action. But I do feel overall you're kind of in this phase in your love life. You're in this phase in a relationship where there's just this moment of uncertainty. Like there's something that's unknown. And it might be your instant reaction to just kind of close yourself off, to start doubting yourself, start doubting your decisions, worrying that you might be worrying that this relationship is over. But the message here is don't shut yourself down right now. It's important for you to keep your heart open. I know that's a hard thing for us to do. Um, but the more that you allow your heart to be open, the more that you can really trust your intuitive messages that are coming in. I think there's more going on than you realize. We'll get more in the tarot. Oh, yeah. Look, you have the divine feminine and the divine masculine here. So for some of you, this is a really beautiful connection. And it's getting to this phase in the connection where this could be a very new connection. But there's this energy of it that you have kind of stepped into unknown territory in this. And so you're feeling very, very vulnerable. You're kind of feeling like this person could either just choose to walk away for good, or, you know what I mean? But there's this very, very unknown energy, and you're feeling very, very vulnerable. And so you might be in this place where you feel like you need to just completely shut yourself down. You're worried about kind of taking your chances in this. But this is a message to really focus on opening up your heart chakra, opening yourself up to receiving love. And you do that by loving yourself, by honoring yourself, by honoring the choices that you've made. So I do feel that you deep down have this trust in this, but because there is so much unknown, you might be just feeling a little off kilter. And we'll get some tarot and see what else comes up. But it's okay to be vulnerable, you know? I know we hate that, don't we? We hate being vulnerable. All right, what is your energy coming into the week? Yeah, I think you're feeling very conflicted. You're wondering whether you need to be fighting for something. You might feel like there's just a lot of conflict between you and another person. You have the Hermit card and the Ten of Pentacles. What is the conflict? It's almost like you're just tired of struggling. You're tired of feeling like you're having to constantly battle. You just want a sense of peace. Yeah, I feel overall you're just feeling very conflicted. You might be kind of questioning where you stand in a relationship with another person. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're just you've been really fighting to understand something, to understand your place, to understand where you fit in. Like, I feel like you've been in the same type of routine energy over, for a long time. It might be in a relationship that you've been in for some time. It might be your work environment even. But it's almost like you feel like you're having to go against some sort of traditional type of energy. Um, it might be that you're connected with somebody who, I mean, in all honesty, for some of you, you might be connected with somebody who's in another relationship. Um, you might be connected to somebody where you feel like you're constantly having to fight for this person's attention, or you're constantly struggling trying to understand where you fit in this person's life. But I feel that you're just kind of tired of constantly feeling like you're struggling, and you're just wanting to find a sense of peace. And for some of you, I do feel that you have kind of pulled yourself away from the situation over the past week or so. And I do think that you're seeing, as cheesy as it sounds, you're discovering, you're seeing yourself in a new light. You're seeing something positive in yourself. You're seeing your strength. You know what I mean? All right, so let's keep going. What is coming? Sorry. What is coming towards you this week? You have the Two of Cups. You have the Six of Cups. Aww. And you have the Nine of Swords. What the hell? All right, so you do have the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. This does represent a reconciliation. This is a very, very strong soulmate connection. So you might you also have the Nine of Swords though too. So if you have kind of stepped away from this connection, or if you're just kind of feeling kind of left out in this connection, I do feel that you're really going to start feeling very nostalgic about this connection this week. Um, I think you and this person are really longing for each other, but there is something that is not being expressed. What is this Nine of Swords? It's like somebody is really struggling. Somebody is really struggling, trying to figure out how this can be something stable. Somebody's really struggling to understand how you both can make this work, how you guys can work together on this. I do feel, for those of you who are in a relationship, I do feel that you guys maybe have kind of drifted apart a little bit, or you've pulled yourself away, or there is some kind of disconnect, but there's still communication between the two of you. There is still, there's still this really strong connection between the two of you, and you might find that this person is wanting to talk about the future, is wanting to talk about traveling. And, it could be as simplistic as that. It could be that there is a physical distance between the two of you, and you guys are unable to travel to see each other. That could be what the overall problem is. Because I do feel that there's opening up to connecting, that there's opening up to these feelings, that there is a more opening up to this connection. But it's like there's somebody that really is struggling with these kind of like deep-seated fears. What is the fear? What is the uncertainty? It's just that there's somebody who is not communicating everything. It is what it is. There's something and I do feel it could be you. And it might be both of you kind of withdrawing from expressing too much. It's like you're talking, when you're communicating with this person, it's fun, it's exciting. You guys might be talking about traveling, but when it comes to going to any depths in the relationship, it's like it kind of goes off the rails. Like it doesn't, when it comes to making any set decision about this connection, when it comes to talking about commitment, it's not spoken of. But I just feel that there's somebody who is just really struggling with kind of having that confidence in stepping into that role. It's not for lack of love. There is this very, very deep love, this very deep love, but it's like they worry that they can't fulfill that role. And it is somebody really struggles with communicating their feelings and communicating and making like a solid decision. I do feel that there is some kind of distance. There is some kind of difficulty in fully committing to this. There might be external conflict, external things. There might be some kind of traditional view, traditional perception. There is something that is kind of preventing this person from feeling 100% confident in taking that. And it's not even that they want this connection. They want this commitment. It's just when it comes to communicating it, to making that set decision, there's a struggle. Okay. What is your guidance? You have the Two of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords. And you have the Four of Pentacles. I do want to point out that you do have the King and the Queen of Swords. So this is a very strong soul connection. And you guys are on the same page. You guys have the same focus. You guys have the same, it's a very strong mental connection. But the person you're connecting with, you're both looking at this very logically. You're both blocking your heart. You see how this Queen of Swords, this bowl right here, that's a healing bowl. That's your heart chakra. The Four of Pentacles is guarding your heart. The Two of Wands is staying in that comfort zone. Let me see. What is your energy? What is their energy? Give me one more. What are your blockages? What are their blockages? Okay, so you do have the wheel here. This is about change. This is clearing a karmic cycle. This is stepping into a new cycle. You do have the Ten of Cups here. This is that ultimate soulmate connection. This is that beautiful soulmate love. This is contentment. You have the Page of Wands here. This is new. This is new experience. This is new ideas. This is seeing things from a new perspective. So you both see this connection as you both feel this connection. You both really feel this soulmate connection. You both want the same thing in this connection. This person is, you are more comfortable in, you're more comfortable in some regards in taking risks. You're more comfortable in expressing yourself. This person is very routine. They're very traditional. And if it's not that they're very traditional, they do have another commitment that they are tied to, that they, with the Death card and the Eight of Pentacles, they are working on ending something or clearing something away. Either way, they're going through a very, very powerful transformation. This person is just very methodical. They take their time. They're focused on all the details. You're kind of looking at it like, okay, I'm ready. I'm single. I want this connection. I want it now. Like, and so in that sense, because there's a real struggle with communication between the two of you, you both really struggle with actually communicating your feelings to each other and communicating your desires to each other. And that's not to say that you don't do that, because I do feel that there is good communication. But when it comes to really going to the depths of anything, when it comes to communicating about your fears, about your insecurities, about, when it comes to that really serious stuff, you both do kind of hold back on that. And so that has kind of caused this bit of a barrier between the two of you, just in communication. But this person is really focused on the step by step of everything, the details of everything. I do feel that they are ending something, they're clearing away something, but whatever it is they're clearing away, this is something that has been present in their life for a very long time. I I want to say this is something to do with their family. Maybe this is maybe a relationship that they've been in a long time, or this is just a routine or a perception that they have held for a very, very long time, years, 5, 8, 10 years, a long time. And so for them, it's more of a kind of baby step, baby step, baby step. And so you have this connection, and I think you feel this connection, but then when it comes to focusing on the future, you start to get fearful because there is no communication about this. Um, so what is your guidance in this? I do think this person is moving forward. I do think that they have every intention of coming together, of making this a commitment. And I do feel that if you don't want to let this go, I don't feel that you're wanting to walk away from this, but there is some kind of distance between you two. There is some kind of disconnect between you two, where I do feel that you're worried that this person is just going to not ever make the effort or not come around, or I think you are worried that this person is going to never get to that commitment level What is your guidance this week? You have the Lover's card and the Ace of Cups and the Judgment card and the Devil card. Okay. It's fear. It's fear. I just read this. If in these really strong soul connections, in these really strong twin flame connections, there's always an aspect of mirroring. If your person has fears and insecurities, you have to understand that in some aspect you're holding the same thing. If you feel that this person isn't opening up their heart to the connection, in some aspect you hold the same thing. So, and I just read this about the Lover's card. When you feel this intense connection, when you feel this type of love, when you feel this deep soulmate love, because they always say the Lovers is about a choice. The choice that you need to make is whether or not you want to fall into trust. You have to fall into trust, not in the person so much, but in the love that you feel. Does that make sense? When you choose to say, I feel this love, I feel this connection, regardless of what it seems, I know that this is something big, and I'm going to open up my heart to it regardless, then it comes. I know it sounds very simplistic and very cheesy, but if this person is struggling, trusting, and opening up, you are as, you know what I mean? If you have a trust barrier, that person does too, and so someone has to be the one to open it up, and so it might as well be you. All right, I want to get one. It's a good fucking connection though. I just want to point this out. You have the King and Queen of Swords. That's a strong soulmate connection. You have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That's a very strong emotional bond. You have the Judgment. You have the Lover's card. You have the Ace of Cups. And the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is a beautiful connection. It's a beautiful connection. It's brand new. It's something that you and this person have never experienced. Oh, this went on forever. I'm sorry. All right, one more card. Mermaid and a cloak. Yeah. This is saying, and this is where you guys are at in this relationship. You've built enough in this connection where it's time to move to the next level, and that's what's going on. You guys are stepping to a new level in this connection, but you're going from a small pond to a big ocean, and it's very scary for both of you. So just kind of keep that in mind. The more you open up and trust it, the more that other person will open up and trust it. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.